Good morning, everybody. Uh, this is Guy, and we are kind of in the at the wizard's table where all the chemistry kind of happens. Um, and good morning, Linda. How are you? Uh, I thought that I would. Hi, hi, hi. Uh, we had so much of a fantastic response. Um, hey, Matthew. Hi, Craig. We had such a tremendous response from Saturday's live video where I was showing you the finished product of painting on these toy boxes. Uh, it's really fun, and it's something that's been kind of oh I'm still learning about. And so I thought I'd show you a little bit of what I've been working on this morning. And since you've seen me last, um, hey, Brian, I'm waving. Hi, Barry, I'm waving. Uh, so I'm going to flip the camera around if I know how to do that. I'm going to see if that works. Here we go. Okay, so here is my incredibly messy light table. Yeah, boy. And you see, I have all sorts of paint markers. And for you guys that are trying to figure out how to do this, I don't use regular Sharpies because I'm working on plastic, and that will go away. See, so these are watercolor and oil-based markers, and sometimes I mix the watercolor marker with the oil-based marker to get interesting effects. So, for those of you who are not familiar with pops, I'm going to show you. So, a pop looks like this. And I want to thank my buddy Mike Herman. Hey, Mike, for giving me this Chris Sale pop. And see, I haven't done anything to this one. I think when I was in Tall Man Comics, which, by the way, I'll be back at Toy Man Comics on June 15th. When I was at Toy Man, I drew some Wally the Green Monster. So now, see, so this is the box with the toy. So I want you to remember this. Now, hang loose for a second. I'll put that away. And then after, this is a Mickey. And you can see there's a Mickey Mouse, a really cute one inside there. And then this was a birthday present that we did for somebody of a Mickey Mouse. So now, the process, so I take all of these different color pens, and then I can't pencil this out beforehand. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of these. Here is a Wembley. Hey, Nate. Hey, my old buddy Mike Valentine. Oh, hey, Rusty. How are the cats? So here's a Wembley. And there's a Doozer. Staying on Fraggle Rock here. Let me stand up. This will be better. And there's red. And you see, I can actually get in here pretty good and do all kinds of shading and stuff. See? And I do that again with a combination of all of these things. But let's have the show going, okay? Oh, this was really, really fun. You know, Max. Oh my gosh, how much do I love drawing Chuck Jones stuff. There's the Grinch. And again, see, these boxes will eventually have a character inside. And then you've got this. It's kind of like drawing on a cell, you know? So there's the Grinch. And there's Max. This was a lot of fun to do. Walter Lantz was my idol and my mentor growing up. I'll show you something that I look at every day. I don't know if you can see that or not, but when I was 10 years old, I wrote to Walter Lantz, and he wrote me back. I sent him about 50 pounds of my, 10-year-old artwork, and he wrote me back and said that I had a lot of talent, and someday, if I never gave up, I was going to be a famous cartoonist. And when I work on these Woody Woodpecker ones, I always think of Walter. Oh, by the way, many people have... oh, that's a really good idea, Mike. Muppetized wrestlers. You got it, man. A lot of folks have wondered, how you could get one of these. And if you will write an email, not to me, but to Jerry Lynch. Jerry handles all of the mailing out of the pops and stuff like that. And if you will write to Jerry, it's jerry@auctionhelper.com, and he can hook you up with one of these. There's Woody. You've seen enough of him. And this is really, really fun. I've been drawing Looney Tunes for a very long time, almost as long as I've been drawing the Muppets, believe it or not. I started with Warner Brothers. Oh, here, and I'll come back so you can see who I am. Hey, everybody. I started with Warner Brothers about my second year that I was working with Jim Henson and Michael K. Frith with the Muppets. I got a call one day from my agent, and the Warner Brothers was going to, they decided that they wanted to compete with Disney in the amusement park arena, and so they started buying up all these little independent, large independent, very well maintained amusement parks, and that became Six Flags. And so I was the guy that, hey, Mike, and hey, Evan, happy birthday, Charlie. The Appletons are awesome. Anyway, so I was hired as a guy to draw coloring books and stuff for the kids when they came into Six Flags, and to design the very first stuff like, Bugs Bunny roller coasters and Yosemite Sam this and that and all of that kind of stuff. And eventually I got to go out to Hollywood and work with Robert McKimson. Robert is one of the greatest animators and directors of animated cartoons in history. And I got to sit in the bullpen at Warner Brothers and learn how to draw the characters. And while these aren't particularly perfectly on model, the drawings that I'm doing, and we'll go back to that. I try real hard, but remember, I can't pencil these out beforehand. I just have to start drawing them. Again, these oil-based markers, and I have found also that if I mix a water base and then blend it with the oil, I can get some really cool effects. Oh, there's Tom, and this Tom's really, really shiny. See, so the Tom will go in there, and see it wraps around that, and yeah, it's silver. And I decided to kind of go nuts on this one and draw both Tom and Jerry on this one. But inside, back there, in the box, there will be a Tom. And speaking of blending and stuff like that, and different effects that we can get, Nate is saying, was I in Nashville this weekend, and what did you think about the crowd if I was there? I was in Nashville. I did not go out to the crowd. I did watch the draft quite a bit, and you know, that crowd was a little too much for me. I think it was wonderful for our town, though. You know, everything that happens like that here in Nashville, you know, that gives us a national audience, I think is wonderful. But would I get to go down there? I don't think so. Not with 500,000 of my closest friends, I guess not. Hi, Mary. Mary says she doesn't know whether she wants Stitch or Tweety. Oh, man. Nate says he was in it on Friday. Well, good for you, Nate. You are tougher than me, man. So anyway, there's Tigger. And this one was really fun. Trying to get some natural colors. Here's Simba. And with this one, I didn't draw it very opaque. As you can see, I just drew tiny, tiny lines on it so that we'd be able to see the character kind of through a mesh on this one. And that was really, really fun. And keeping with the Lion King, I really enjoyed doing this one. And this was... and everybody remembers him. Rafiki. And see with this one, so I have some grays, and he has a lot of interesting colors, you know, on him. And so, you know, to get the gray, I put some black watercolor down, and then I moved it around with silver and white, and we got this cool gray. Oh, there's another Tigger. And this one we're popping a little bit more. You know, remember, you guys, it's like, if I make a mistake, you know, it stays on there, and I try to, you know, do the best I can to draw the characters, you know, in model. But to give you an idea, here's Remy, and I haven't done him yet. I've just kind of drawn him out, you see, from Ratatouille, and I've just sort of drawn him out. Hello to Germany. Trying to get there next year at a Comic-Con, so I hope I get to see ya. And so now what I'm going to do is, well, I can't hold this camera phone and do the inking all at once, but just I'll go back. See, so I'll do this, and then I did sort of the same thing here. You see, I drew him out with just like a light brown, and then started in. With Tigger the same way. I drew him out very, very lightly. I did the same thing with Max. Drew him out very, very lightly in a light brown, and then tried to get his expression right. The same thing here. I drew this one out in a really light, well, as far as it was a fine point black pen. And gosh, I've been drawing Chuck Jones for so long. It was so much fun for me to draw the Grinch. And I was able to get quite a bit of detail in there. And then I went in with my oil-based colors and started moving them around. And that's what it wound up looking like. And again, here's a red. And you can see that we can, you know, I have to sometimes let these dry really long time, because as you know, you don't want to smear, and you know, using oil-based paint is just like paint. It's paint, and it takes a while to dry. You see, I mixed a lot of different colors in with Wembley's hair, because when I started drawing the Fraggles, oh my gosh, so many years ago, boy, there's an awful lot of different strands in that hair. It's not just yellow, you know. There's little browns, and there's this and you know, when I do a lot of these, but each one I really try to. Each one of these, I really try to do my very best, and I know that this is going to be, you know, a birthday present, and a Christmas present, graduation present, you know, something for, you know, one sweetheart to another. Each one of these is really important, and so they all are meaningful to me, and I spend as long as I can on them. Again, if you want any of these, and by the way, there are literally hundreds of these. They're going to be, a lot of them will be on display in Dallas. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Holly. My friend from the TBI is watching, and absolutely love those guys. I met Holly when I was a speaker at a dinner at the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and gosh, what a great honor, and what a wonderful job Holly and everyone does over at the TBI. Anyway, so I'm going to be working on these. I've got some sprocket to do. And so I'm going to be working on him as soon as I get off the horn with you. And I'm going to do a couple of these too. Boo from Monsters Inc. Again, Boy, we kind of really put these to work, don't we? Anyway, I really appreciate all of you stopping in and again, if you miss that, if you're looking for a special present, Muppets and Muppet Babies and Disney and all of the stuff that you've seen here, or you have your own pop and you want to get it painted on. Uh, if you are in the Dallas area, I will see you this coming weekend in Dallas at Fan Expo. And on June 1st, I'll be in Chicago uh, over at the Stevenson Event Center over by the airport there in Rosemont. And that's called Comic Con Revolution Chicago. I'm going to be there and we'll have quite a few of these pops, and of course, all the other stuff. And I love to tell you all the stories and all of that. Let's see. Then, for you folks in Tennessee, come and see me at Tall Man Comics on the 15th of June. It's in Knoxville. My good friend Mike Herman and I love to get together. This will be, I think, my third time coming there, and there's always really a packed house. By the way, hi to everybody, to Jason, who helps me out over there. Uh, and the East Tennessee Children's Hospital, which benefits the food bank, which benefits when we do any of these things, we make sure that we donate to children's charities, and so I hope that you'll come and see me there. Let's see, where else am I going to be? Uh, I will be out at the Silicon Valley Comic Con out in California, and we'll bring a lot of pops, and we're going to have an awful lot of fun out there. That's the Silicon Valley Comic Con. And let's see, where else are we going to be? Oh, we're going to be in on the 4th of August. We will be at the Toyman Show with my friend Chris Toyman McQuillan, and that's a one-day show, and that's in St. Louis. Um, we get more and more and more of these appearances all the time. By the way, if you would like to have me in your town at your local Comic Con or your local comic and toy store, please tell them that you would like for me to be there, and we will get right on it and let us know that you reached out to them. And an awful lot of the appearances that I wind up making are because all of you, hi William, uh, all of you guys do that. And then we get together. I'm going to be again in Dallas this weekend at Fanboy Expo, and I'm not on their guest list because we had so many tables this time. We're actually going to be in Artist Alley as a vendor because we'll have just hundreds of drawings and all kinds of memorabilia and these Funko Pops and uh, but definitely follow along here on Facebook and on Instagram, and we'll let you know where we're going to be. And of course, I'll be doing some lives and stuff like that from Dallas when I get down there. Anyway, and oh, let's see. I know that we're going to be again in. Let's see. We'll be at Alamo City. Uh, we've got. Oh my gosh. We're going to be at Conzilla, which is in Columbus, Georgia, this summer. I can't even remember all the places that we're going to be. Hey, Carolyn. Anyway, but we're adding on all the time, all the time, all the time. Hey, David, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you do for me on the website. David runs our website, and he's just wonderful. Anyway, well, I hope that you've enjoyed seeing this messy, messy table with all of these characters. And now I guess I've got to go do some more. Well, that's all, folks. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you.